He's an original Brownsville resident.
I know a lot of people haven't seen me for a while or heard from me. Let me give you a little history about what I've been going through. I had COVID twice. The first time wasn't that bad. The second time I was in the hospital for 18 days. To this day right now I still cough, I'm still going through what they call long COVID. What that is, I don't know, but I'm still having the effects of me being sick from the COVID. So I'm going through that process right now in my life, and I'm trying to get back in tune with what I was doing before the COVID really hit me. I said that to say this: be very mindful of what you do and how you do it and who you're around, because the disease is no joke. It's actually killing people, what it was designed to do at the end of the day. But other than that, I have a serious issue of the quality of the relationship between the black man and the black woman. I think that the reality of life is this: in order for you to love a man, and in order for a man to love you, you almost both love yourselves. And people go into relationships, with half-cocked. And what I mean by half-cocked, I mean that they really haven't had a relationship with themselves. But yet and still they are eager to have a relationship with a total stranger or somebody else that they really don't know. But they still haven't had a relationship with themselves. So I'm trying to figure out, how is it possible for anybody to have a relationship with a stranger or another individual and they haven't had it with themselves? So today I wanted to just talk about, what do we do in situations like that? Or how do we prepare to have a relationship with somebody that we don't know? And one of the good reasons that I'm bringing this topic up, because I see a lot of people in relationships, but they're not really true to it. Either they come in the game just to play games and say they love you or they care about you, but they really don't even care about or love themselves. So it's impossible for them to give something that they never had. And I want the men to be serious about that black woman, because a lot of black women don't get married, or they don't have no real bond with the man, because they be tripping off of other things that have nothing to do with a relationship. So I think that a lot of people are physically involved, which means they have sex and they do this and they do that and do that, but they haven't really got into the core of the spirit, having a spiritual relationship. That means knowing the individual that you actually are dealing with. You have to know the do's and don'ts. You have to ask questions. What do you like to do? What are your hobbies? You ask him, what is his hobbies? Can you cook? Do you like to clean? There's a lot of things that should be asked to that woman or to that man about who they really are. Are they clean people? Do they like to clean? So we're looking at things and dealing with things that we really don't ask the questions when we're in a relationship with another individual. So I think it's very important for you to take a look at what I'm saying today. Is that first we have to respect each other. And what I mean by respect each other, I mean by respect the male and respect the female. Again, let me drive in reverse. I have to respect myself, and she has to respect herself. And in order for her to actually put this thought out and manifest it in our relationship. Do I respect a woman for being a woman? Will I allow her to be her own individual self and still be my woman? Will I allow him to be his own individual self and he be my man? See, there's a lot of things that we have to look at in life before we say that we're going to deal with an individual on a level where it's getting serious. Where we starting to share secrets, we starting to share a lot of things. But remember, if I was in 10 relationships with 10 different women, then I'm bringing the 10 different women spirit into it unless I shut it down before I even get there with that particular woman. If I'm a man, then this is how I got to look at life. Am I ready for what I'm saying I'm ready for, man? And a lot of times we are not. We're still playing games. We still want to do some things outside of a relationship. We want to have another woman on the side or another man on the side, which is good if it's in an agreement with both parties. Now, there's nothing wrong with me having 2 women or 3 women and you having 3 men and 4 men if that's what y'all agreed to. They call that an open relationship, where we just do what we do, but we still together, but we allowed to see other people. And this is what's actually going on in our relationship anyway, but we're not really looking at it like that because most men cheat. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of women cheat. But why do they cheat? Are they being satisfied in the bed? Is it a physical relationship that she's looking for? Or is she looking for her spirit to be met? Is she looking for her spirit to be fed? The energy that she needs to extend herself. The information that's going to wake the mind up. Is that what she's seeking? Is that what she's trying to find? And we have to recognize this, man. And remember, you have children looking at your relationship that copy, so they got a relationship when they get older. So if you're showing them certain behaviors, you know what I'm saying, you can't say nothing to them children when they in relationships that really don't have a meaning or the process of the relationship don't last. Because they see you do certain things that they think is right. Remember, they're watching you and you're teaching them. So if it's all right for the dude to come in the house with one dude and another dude coming the next day, you know what I'm saying, in the house, and then another dude the next day in the house, or is another woman in the house one day and another woman in the house the next day, we have to understand that we are teaching this behavior in the relationships that we're supposed to be having with each other, but we're teaching that to our children. And we gotta understand that when we are doing things, people are watching us. We have to take heed to that. And I think Bob would ask me something else about relationships.